Hello, welcome back to Blueprints. We are starting day 9. We have not found the antechamber, but we have 5 advantages working for us. One is the apple orchard. There it is in the corner, giving us 20 extra steps. 2 is we have unlocked, that's where I'm running right now, we've unlocked the western gate, which gives us access to some interesting outside rooms. 3 is we have allowance now. Which I got by manipulating the laboratory to increase our allowance twice. So you can see over here, we start with 2 coins, which is very cool. And 3, oh, shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Don't mind that. Trading post is items for trade. We don't have much to trade except for the 2 allowance coins I mentioned. Shrine, make an offering, receive a blessing. Okay, let's do shelter because we don't have much to offer for the trading post or the shrine. Back to our advantages. Advantages are also, we used a wrench to increase the likelihood of certain rooms like security and utility room appearing in the draft. And finally, our ace in the hole is we put a broken lever in the coat check. And one day that is going to really pay off. One day that'll let us access the antechamber. Oh, this is cool. This is a new room. First, take a peek. We have gas for stove burning, gasoline, storage crates, a time lock safe. That's interesting. And we can click on it, but nothing is happening. So maybe, this is cool. So maybe we can trigger that during our run. In which case, this is a good start. A good room to start with if it's time-based in the run itself. Ooh, canned food, good for, canned vegetables, soup. We've not seen colored paintings much in this mansion. It's all been those sketches. It's lovely. A letter. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Oh, wow. Okay. Red Guard is due tomorrow. Red Guard, that sounds like a reference to what we discovered in the archives, where there were some political issues going on. And our mother Marigold was accused of criticizing the Red something about the Red government. The party that was called, possibly, I think the party was called the Red Guard. And then 3 people were down here, and someone, maybe Sinclair, was worried about removing the shelter from the draft pool while there were people there. That would be a risky experiment. Yeah, exactly 3 bunks. Okay, so that implies that this is not connected to the rest of the Mount Holly bomb shelter. So that it suggests Cold War. It's actually crazy the way a whole generation grew up with the threat of nuclear war like that and training for nuclear war. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Okay, let's see if we can unlock it in 1 hour. Presumably, wait. What date is it today? There's no way it's January 1st. I'm gonna look back for my notes from the mailroom to try to figure out what day it is. I feel like it's August. I didn't write down any dates from the mailroom. What date is it? Shoot. Shoot, what day is it? We got a letter from our dad. And I wrote down the address. But I didn't write down a date. Let's go back because I don't want to potentially... Oh, Lord. I don't want to potentially lock us into a safe being a safe that will unlock really, really far in the future. I'm worried if we set it really far in the future, we cannot then change it. Radiation monitor, a measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. Oh, so this actually, the bomb shelter is also potentially protecting us from ourselves. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Take USV measurement. Current USV levels. 0.12 USV. Okay, so a standard level. Because we haven't even been in the house today, much less been in the laboratory. Standard USV level is 0.12 USV. And what did it say was the... If it's 12 or higher. 12 or higher. So theoretically, if we wanted to unlock all doors in the house, we could try to raise the radiation levels, but we don't want to expose ourselves to radiation in real life. 12 or higher unlocks all doors. Log into network, but it feels like that might not work because it's not connected. Swan song. Connecting to network. Let's see if there's anything different about this terminal. So far, nothing new. But we do want to... As of November 4th, everyone is suspended. Oh, maybe this will give us a date. Hang on. Okay. November 4th. November 7th. November 7th. I wonder if that was our first day. I think that's a fair guess. Okay, if it was November 7th, and this is day 9, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's assume that it's the 16th. And we'll... Not currently available. Okay. Just finish doing a quick glance through of... here it looks like we don't actually have anything new. but let's assume... let's assume that it is November 16th. We came here pretty quickly. I feel like we start the day at like 10. And it's unclear how long we've been here. Okay, I'm going to back out and see if there's a clock in here, actually. No clock. Is there a clock elsewhere? Let's take a peek. Okay, let's do 4 p.m. November 16th. Let's do 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Good, okay. That also means we can unlock time confirmed November 16th, 4 p.m. Hopefully that's today. This also means we can change it so we're not locked into an incorrect time that is months from now. One quick look around. Canned water. Okay. Let's see. I remember there being clocks in the den. A lot of clocks in the den. So let's scurry back to the house and start our run proper. And if we manage to find what's in that safe on our first go, that will feel pretty rewarding. Oh, what? This is new. Our allowance. There it is. Someone leaves it literally for us in the main hall. Amazing. Thank you, Granduncle. Thank you, House. Master Simon. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else to require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage, House Manager. Thank you, Anne. If there is anything else I require, I mean, so much. But the point is for us to figure it out ourselves. Master Simon, very old-timey. Yeah, just good to retread. Oh, this is the same type of portrait as was in the shelter. And our sketches here are, in fact, always the same. Yeah, always good to revisit ground that we've covered in case... Why are your eyes closed? In case something makes sense with our new context. Oh, okay, a clock. 9, approaching 10. Okay. So we probably start around 9, exploring the house, maybe 8. That's good to know. We can check at 4. I'm not going to run back and make it earlier because I don't want to use the steps in that way. So let's go out the east side. Parlor, pantry, corridor. This could be a good run for actually getting decent money. Let's do pantry. Now that we have an allowance. Nom 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 banana. Coins. And we're already up to 6, which feels pretty wealthy. Because I don't think I have amassed. Time to record. more than 8 total coins maximum in a run. Okay. Pantry, not kitchen. Pantry is pine and pin. That's an E. Den, bedroom, chapel. Den has clocks, but we actually have already seen what time it is. That kind of blocks us weirdly. Yeah, I like the den. I like that orientation. We'll take our gem. They're the swans. And yep, a little after 10. Okay, so the clocks agree with each other. Have those always been empty? Probably. Okay, bat and bath. Den each. Let's keep going north. Spare room, nook, bedroom. Spare room. Let's do nook and get ourselves a key. And we have a jukebox, a clock or time, and lock. Clock is nook. Clock, lock, C. And last time I speculated, based on the sheets of music that we found, that there's a connection between the pictures here and the music puzzle. And because a lot of the letters that we gather from the portraits here, or the sketches here, are in fact musical notes, A through G. Might be good to have a commissary. I also like the orientation, and we can afford it. We can spend our allowance. Nice. We have peak and P. So that's a K. And this is first week of December. Just looking for any more clues about what day it is. Okay, what's for sale today? The number of times that I special requested a sledgehammer is quite high. We can't afford it yet, but I think today might be the day. Okay. Metal detector is more expensive, which is interesting. We could unlock the ability to gather our broken lever. Yeah, let's put the coat check on the map. We don't actually want it now, so I'm not going to use the steps, but I want to spawn it in the house so that if we happen to make it all the way to the antechamber, well, I guess really if we find a spot to use the lever in, we can actually get it. The only place so far that I've seen a lever slot has been in a green room. So I don't know if it's the case that they only spawn in green rooms or something else. Parlor, storeroom, we're in a corner here. So let's do a storeroom and get ourselves one step closer to the sledgehammer. Or possibly metal detector if we change our mind. And also an extra key. Always good to bank an extra key. This is the spare room. And we have a mine cart and a car. So T. Okay. Yeah, okay. Get that gem. So we got our key, our gem, and our coin. And now, what time is it? Okay. Love a pantry with a nice view. Perfectly framed peak. Okay. Let's go north. Out the fancy door. Chapel, hallway, bedroom. Everything, nothing lets us keep going north. Hallway. Because the chapel doesn't unlock any extra paths, but it costs us. We have bridge and bride. Hallway, bridge, bride, G. Anything else? There's this, which... So this seemed reasonable at first, but it's on red, which the security room had a notepad that we used our magnifying glass on that said that things printed on red were lies. So it's possible that rooms in the West Wing are not actually more likely to be locked. We don't actually have items. So, and then a bedroom. Let's do drawing room to not block ourselves as much. Drawing room is still a bit of a mystery. Is a palette or a plate for... Looks like a cookie plate. Hello, granduncle. Master Sinclair. Baron Sinclair, I think, is what we learned. Stare and star. Stare, star, eye. Those puzzles are probably more difficult if English is not your first language. Or maybe even the drawings have been localized. Which way? Let's go further west. Oh, we cannot go into the kitchen. So we can do parlor, which blocks us, or west wing hall, which does not block us. Let's not get blocked. We have a plane and plan. Plane, plan, E. Is this window boarded up? That's a strange choice. Where are we in the house? We are flush with the west side of the house. Very strange. Okay, let's open up this south room because it's just a little nook. Ooh. It won't lead anywhere. Because it's in the corner and it's not going to be a place we go into and out of a lot. The bedroom basically just neutralizes your step cost, but I think a guest bedroom is going to be more valuable at this juncture. Plus 10 steps. Oh, and a compass. Ooh. A navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That's excellent. Oh, and we actually saw basketball in the gym. Flan. Right, guest bed. Flan. Oh, it's dessert and desert. Gotcha. S. And we've looked at this a few times. Yep. So this might be recent. If this ends with this note, hoping your health improves shortly. Because it's possible his health did not improve shortly and he passed. Which leads us to the events we are currently playing through. Okay, compass. Would love a north-facing room. Oh, can't afford it. Oh, that would be good. That would be good. I really don't want to lose money. Spare room. I don't think there's ever anything in the spare room. Very dreary. Just a ceiling fan. Bedroom, parlor. Let's do... Okay, this would give us gems, and we've been running into some gem issues. So let's do that. Hello, parlor. Let's record our sketches. Parlor. So it's a car and a card. D. Ooh, yum. Eat that apple. Grab the wind-up key and go look at our statements. The black box is black. Wow. You don't say. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Okay, so this is obviously true, which means one of these has to be false. If this is false, then this is also false. And that works. Yep, that's what it is, because this, if this is true, that would make everything true. So both of these are false. Black box is false. And black box is empty. That's false. Two beautiful gems. And now we can afford to explore some of our more expensive houses or rooms in the house. Ooh. Okay, we've never been to the conference room. I'm very excited to see what it's about. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Okay. A coat and a cot. It's A. Okay, what do we have here? This is a big table. Oh, I thought there was writing there. A overly fancy picture with a crazy spout. A lot of notepads. Okay, what is this? Ooh, here we go. Safe code. Okay, but so it's not 9083. That's like that's not helpful. Giving me a code that is wrong is just not helpful. I'll write down that the safe code is not 9083. Unless we are given multiple options for the safe and we can eliminate that. Feels weird. Reminder, after a meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay, so if we want to know what they were discussing, we need to find the office safe, which is not 9083. But that's good that that's good clarity that they're referencing an office safe as opposed to the boudoir safe. Let's keep going north. Maybe our compass will... Oh, that's south. Hopefully our compass will keep helping us out. We do have a key. Let's use it. Okay. Forward, boudoir. Hell yeah, let's do security. Yeah. Love some security. And, oh, oof, okay. So we will do our usual security practice of fiddling with the security doors, which is the keycard system. So we will start by setting the security level to low. So hopefully we have fewer doors like this. We will change our offline mode to unlocked. So now if we can find a utility room and we can shut down the system, we'll be golden. and we'll do our usual practice of ordering a sledgehammer from the special request form because we found a commissary today. Again, I'm not sure if that uses up the instance of the special order or it just lingers there until if it just lingers there until we actually purchase it. But I don't want to risk it. So here we go. Yep, thank you. Logging out. I wonder what time it is. This feels like a place there should be a clock, huh? Yep. There's a music room somewhere. Big safe. Music room feels like it will be relevant for all those musical, all the sheet music. Okay. And we will write down security. Got a scarf and a park. Okay, so my best guess for this was park and parka. Or should it be A? Okay, so we'll open this door because our north door is blocked by keycard access. Oh, the office. We can't go there. We just, oh, the office would be perfect, but we're one gem short. I think we'll do the closet. The lavatory. The lavatory is a red room, but we haven't actually seen what the negative effect would be. Maybe it's just that it's a dead end and you don't get anything from it. So let's do the closet and maybe there's a key card. No, it's a die. Okay. Oh, well, there's another gem. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use the ivory die to roll new floor plans. Okay. Tiger and tier. Closet, tiger, tier, G. Okay. So now we cannot get through that door, so we have to go back. Yeah, we'll go back. And we'll go out the other door. Yeah. Okay. Don't want to do that. There's no point. The boudoir, unless we have the safe code, feels like not worth it. So let's just put, oh man, look at this awful snaky path we have to take. Oy. Let's just do the bedroom and hope for a bit of luck. And it's neutral on steps, which is always nice. 510. Wouldn't it be nice if that were the code for the safe? Feels too short to be a code though, doesn't it? Where are the, okay, tier and tie. It's an R. Actually, the idea that that's the code for the safe is not crazy. So keep that in mind if the boudoir shows up again. What do we got? Gonna have to get a little, ooh, okay. We're still in it. The observatory, we're still in it. And I don't mind getting another star. It's a fishing pole or fishing rod. and a road. Observatory is rod and road, so we got an A. Is that another clock down there? And we will take a peek. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Lovely. Okay, we keep going and hope we can snake our way through this curvy and narrow passage. Okay. So we have the Great Hall. I didn't understand how it worked last time and was very sad to waste a key on a door that went nowhere. Okay, workshop blocks us Great Hall. Well, weight room? Let's do weight room. I know it'll cost us. My one thought is that I really want to make sure we can get back to check out the safe. So let's count this out. We'll go down to 23 steps. Not 23, sorry, 28 steps. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're sheltered. Okay. I was ready to start really counting down into the nitty-gritty. Oh, but we're sheltered from the negative effects of the red room. Oh, we don't have to worry about that. It's a relief. That's a relief. Okay, stage and sage. T. Okay, yes. Okay. Oh, a launder currency. Suspicious. I love it. The dark room, but the lights will not go out on us. I believe it was 3 protection, right? Literally, it stopped the lights from going out on us. I love that. Shelter is, wow, a lot more useful than I thought. Okay, this is how we got the code for the orchard, by using our magnifying glass on that photo. And we have fire and fur. Dark room, fire, fur, E. Okay. Yeah, the same photo several times. There's the office. Yeah, the office once had a I think that's a king. Might be a queen. I wonder if when we get to the office eventually, the chess piece will be there or not. That'll be an interesting tell. Lots of oh, a key. Yeah. It's all coming up blueprints. Yeah, okay. Probably Clara. Okay, only a few more hours until we get to open the safe, assuming it is November 16th today. Let's go. Let me just double check. Oh, I can't double check. We're getting a lot of red rooms. Do we want to go to the archives again? The archives. We're choosing between going to the archives or redrawing our floor plans. The archives gave us a lot of lore about our mom and maybe the Red Guard. I don't want to redraw unless we're actually blocked off. So let's do the archives one more time. Before we walk in, I want to check on what the shelter does. 3 red rooms. Okay. Yeah. So, this will be our last protection, thanks to the shelter. But we really got our plenty of bang for our buck by that weight room not taking half of our steps. Okay, let's just do a brief peek here. I'm looking for Red Guard. Red Guard is due. So over here we have Red Prince. I mean, I guess Red Prince could have been the final title of something that was called Red Guard? Maybe. The phrasing of Red Guard being due was strange. Royalist Party could refer to the Red Guard. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Oh, so the Red Guard are due was like due to arrive probably. So they're trying to avoid getting found by the Red Guard. Jeez. And I wonder if they were considering taking the shelter out of the draft pool to try to guarantee that even if the Red Guard were looking throughout the house, they would never find it. Ooh. Wow. But then they ultimately decided against it because they didn't know what would happen if they removed a room with people in it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay, so they're definitely hiding from the Red Guard. Okay, let's reread this, yeah. Possibly connected to the Trinsdale bombing. Children of the Blackwater, RLCF. Yeah, we wrote this down when we saw it. This was November 11th, 86. So I wonder if that note about the Red Guard being due was from 1986. Right, was the note in the shelter from 1986? Yeah, we have. Oh, and there were 3 people in the shelter. So it could have been Manning, White, and Marigold. Wow. But Marigold, Mary Matthew Jones, disappeared in 87 after all of this went down. But Manning was arrested. So on the 11th, Caleb Manning and Philip White were basically suspected in this conflict. Children of Blackwater. I'm glad we found the archives again so we could re-examine this information with new information. But then on the 17th, 1986, Caleb was successfully arrested. And if the 3 of them had been hiding together, that doesn't... Why did they only arrest Caleb and not the publisher? Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Could have... Yeah, Manning was charged with grand treason, it seems. Ew. Yeah, and then February 7, Mom disappears. Okay. September 2nd, unknown year. The ruby crown went missing. Okay, still no real connection there. But we have some interesting clues about what was actually going on in that shelter. Okay, look at our sketches. Chart, graph. Where's the other one? Chart, cart. Chart, cart, H. Great. There's that door. Oh, we have 2 options. Feels good to have options. No longer be able to see all 3 floor plans, but that's not true. Thanks to our shelter, our last use of the shelter, we really cashed it in. 3 in a row. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's go north. Well, we have 1 gem and 2 keys and 1 die. I feel okay about that. Yeah. Corridor, lavatory. Oh, now I get the benefit of the corridor always left unlocked. So like if it shows up, even though we're getting on in rank, which means rooms are more likely to be locked, it is always unlocked, I think. Kitchen or corridor? I don't want to use up a gem right now. Stage and stag. Corridor, stage, stag, E. Okay. It's a little claustrophobic. Come on. Oh, we've never seen a rotunda before, and we will not still because we can't afford it. Can rotate. That's very cool. One day that will be very cool. Library. Okay, so the Great Hall. Last time I had the Great Hall, I picked a door that was on one of the sides, which is where there are 3 doors, and it led to nothing, basically, which confused me, and I still don't fully understand the mechanic. But it does seem like if we just go straight north, the door will work. So we can do that. But I would like to visit the library instead. What's this note here? I've only been to the library once. This is new. Oh my god. Or I think it's new. We didn't use it before. Mount Holly Library. Book request form in library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Okay, we have Sightseer's Guide to Reddington by Andrew Darrell, Swimbird by Marion Marigold, our mother, The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. Is that the same or different from the book in the observatory? History of Arindia, Caleb Manning. Caleb Manning, that's the guy who was arrested for treason. EPCW Pump System User Manual. Okay, so help solving a puzzle. Or Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest, Volume 3. Okay. I am choosing between Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, and History of Arindia. I would love to start with Swimbird. I want to know what our mother was writing about. Swimbird, please. Simon P. Jones, yes. We only get one, right? Yeah, just one. Thank you very much. Look forward to that. Okay, we have Flan, Flan, and Fan. Library. That's an L. And from what I recall, the rest of the library... Oh, I wonder if this is where the book will spawn. The book we select. That's cool. From what I remember of the rest of the library... It was mostly stats about our run, or our total runs so far, but I do want to check just in case. That's cool. Puzzle of Records, 1 billiard room, drafted 1 dartboard solved. Yeah. Parlors drafted 8. Parlor solved 8. Yeah. We're 100% for all the puzzles. Hell yeah. If I ever mess up the parlor logic, that will be a sad and devastating day. Okay. What was the other record for? I don't recall. Scrapbook. That's... Yeah, I've only ever checked a compass and a broken lever. Oh no, 3. Magnifying glass. These have just been checked for a while. Oops. Wait. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Yep, the Baron of Mount Holly. Greetings from Reddington. That is one of the books. My favorite floor plans, coat check. Yeah, that's fair. Most drafted den, parlor, pantry. Yeah, most paid for. I keep paying for commissary, observatory, and security. Spend a lot of time in security. Yep, makes sense. Parlor and entrance hall. All makes sense. Yeah, I did make this. Didn't really get to use it. My largest purchase was a 5 gold salt shaker. Oh, big spender here. Oh. Never been in the bunk room? I really thought I did. Ugh, it's not that I wanted to avoid the office. I just couldn't afford it. Back down. Ooh. A little dizzy. Okay, that's right. Here we go. Okay. Ooh. Haha, that's cool. Very cool. But many of them are blocked. So let's do the aquarium. I actually don't mind that at all. And we'll go see. Oh, this is a different arrangement. Hello, fish. Oh, cute. I really like the little miniatures of the house. Laundry room. That's right, and the big fish. Little friend, little derpy friend. Sheltered? I guess because it counts as a red room. But we've already used that. What is that? That's a paint and a pint. Aquarium, paint, pint, that's A. And this fish that I just... Oh! Oh, look at its googly eyes. Oh, goodbye. It's nice to see some living creatures in the house. Oh, they're so derpy today. Okay. Wait. Wait. Yeah, okay, there are 2 doors. Cool. I'm nervous because we don't have gems. So let's do this. We'll use a key. Okay, so billiard room will give us new keys. This will give us... Oh my god. What do we have? We only have a compass. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so the Great Hall... Shoot, the Great Hall will use our last key. But we don't actually have... We could go get our lever, but we don't have a place to actually stick the lever and unlock anything. Shoot, 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 shoot. So close. Okay, I am going to do the Great Hall. And we will verify. Ah, come on. Yeah. Oh, I probably should not have walked in. Waste of a step. But we're at 50, our original starting. Okay, let's think here. We can go out the aquarium, head out that way. Oh, jeez. I wonder if green rooms would give us... I wonder, yeah, where can we find a place to put the lever? God. Actually, what time is it? I don't want to miss our... I don't want to miss our... It'll only be open for 4 hours. Okay, let's go back to the aquarium. I don't want to pick a door that leads nowhere. A dig spot. Yeah, because this is a green room. This is a green room. But no lever spot. I hope I didn't miss any lever spots. Oh, God. Cannot afford either of these. Chapel's fine, I guess. Costs us money. But let's just keep going. Is now the time to redraw? I don't think now is the time to redraw. I'm keeping up hope, keeping the options open. Cha-ching. Okay. Can go north or east. Let's see what's east. Yes, yes, terrace. Okay, come on. Okay, terrace. What do you have for us? Oh, that feels nice. An orange? How much is an orange worth? 5 steps. Yum, nutritious. Okay, what are we? We're looking out the west area. Lovely. That tree looks like a bit like the orchard. It's different than the rest of the more deciduous look, or it looks deciduous and the rest of it, the trees tend to be evergreen. It's interesting. I wonder if it's significant. It is right by the path, which might just be the... Oh, that's the end of the path. Ooh, okay. But now we can afford green rooms because we don't have to pay gems, which could be huge. And is also good because we don't have any more gems. Okay. Come on. Okay, last key. Wait. Okay. We have to. I think we have to. Come on. Good luck. No, let's redraw. I'm glad that we saved our redraw. God. Okay, gym, which will steal steps from us. Or boudoir. Gym. Ugh, another security door. So really what we need is a utility room. Just shut that off. Throw boat and bat. Oh. Well, at least that's connected. Okay, so we've hit a dead end because of the security doors. So let's run back. Let's go all the way back and go outside. I think it's time to go outside and see if we were right about it being can I avoid the chapel? Actually, yeah, that's great. Oh, wait. Hello? Oh, so that's the correct door. Well, we can't open it because it's locked. Okay. That confirms the way I thought that the Great Hall worked after getting stuck by it. Okay. I'm gonna library, corridor, archives, dark room, library, corridor, archives, dark room, weight room, observatory, bedroom. We're gonna go drawing, hallway, entrance. It's down there? That's right, security. Oh, which we can't get through because the door, the key card is required. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Drawing room? Yeah, drawing room. Then one way. And we're back at the entrance. Okay, what time is it? Okay. So oh, it's almost 4:30. So this is actually, if today is November 16th, this is going to work out perfectly. And this also means we have to keep track of what day it is. Come on. Ugh, it's not open. It's not November 16th. I don't know. Shoot. It is not November 16th. Oh, shoot. I didn't read the time wrong, did I? Erg. So close. Why did I think it was the 16th again? Because the staff... because of the staff. I thought it was November 16th. Double check. Because of the staff notices. And when I thought that they Yeah, because of this. And it's... November 4th. Because of this, November 7th. Okay, so maybe it's actually... maybe it's... maybe it was actually the 4th. And it's day 9, which would make it November 13th. Actually, no, it would make it the 12th. Because November 4th would be day 1. Okay, maybe... And that would also mean 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That would also make it November 15th, not 16th, if we're counting off of the 7th. Okay, let's do November 12th, November 12th. And... 6 p.m. No, I'm worried it's not 7 p.m. I'm just worried if it is the 12th, I don't want to miss it because of the hour. Okay, so I set it for... what does that say? No. I set it for the 7th. No. I set it for November 12th, 7 p.m. Man, we didn't even get to use our allowance. So let's go and check the time and make sure we have at least an hour. What time is it? It's 5. Okay. So it's a little after 5, which means, first of all, 7 p.m. if it is the 12th is correct. So that's good. It also means I read the analog clock face correctly last time, and it was after 4 p.m. and it's not November 16th, which could just be me counting incorrectly. And not drop my pencil. Okay, this does mean that unless we have somewhere else to explore, it's kind of just burning some time. Okay, let's see. This is blocked by security. This is blocked by a key. Do I have a key? No, nothing. So we can go back to the commissary and see if we can purchase anything for 4 coins. I have a bad feeling that 4 is not enough. Okay, while we wait for it to be 7 p.m. on maybe November 12th, I will go to the commissary, and on the way, pay special attention to if there's any place for a lever to go, because that would solve our problems. If there were just a lever right there that could open this spot in the antechamber. Okay. Okay, how do we get there? We go hallway. No, we go pantry, den, nook, commissary. Pantry, den. Oh, I forgot to look closely. Check it on the way back. That's cool. And now we know why there's real timekeeping in this game. Yeah, no spot. It jumped out at me last time. The spot for the broken lever. Not the spare room. It's a dead end. Oh, great. A box we can't open. Nook. Yeah, nothing. Okay, what can we buy from you? Anything for 4. Buy a gem. Sure. Why not? Trash. Box. Coat check. No, we're going to leave the lever there until we know we have a place for it. Time is up. Keep going. No, no place for a lever here. This feeds into my idea that it might just be spots for levers in green rooms. But because we've only seen a spot for a lever once, it's not a lot of data. Oh, wait, we can open this door. Hey. Workshop or study? We've never been in the study. So, let's see. Pray and pry. Pray, pry, A. Oh, lovely bookcase. Okay, got a globe. Oh, it spins! Haha, that's fun. And a clock that might not actually be a clock. That's not what a compass looks like, though. It does give us an interesting angle. Why are those empty? It looks like that's... Ooh! 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. Yes! Explicit confirmation. Unused pairings, glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, crown, gown, grown, gown, snack, sack. Okay. So, that's good. If you're playing and you hadn't solved that bit of the picture language puzzle, this will give you a clear expression. 44 letters in the message. So that's one for every spot on the grid except for the antechamber. And they're, well, let's just keep looking before speculating more. Where? It's really glowing. Is that a number? Does it say 48? No. 8 meters, 6.5 meters. 8 by 8 meters. Okay. So the study really is about, oh, a chessboard. Yeah, I mean, these are also very similar to the grid. Grab those. So I was working under the assumption that that the letters that we were finding there had to do with musical notes because of the message that we got looking at the sheet music, which talked about like, oh, look at the note, not the message, or the note, not the letter. A through H. And then if the, what's the king? Yeah. If the king, and then there's 2 on the side. If the king is the antechamber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So that doesn't quite work if the king is the antechamber, because it's actually one further. It's not a square. And there's only... It's only 5 wide, and this is 8 by 8, which is wrong. Just 64. But that's an alternate way to think about the letters. And the letters do overlap with the notes. Not quite, but I mean, A through G, the only thing that doesn't work is H. We do get a lot of H's in the, or some H's in the language puzzle here. But we also get I's and T's, and when we were in the workshop, there was an I carved in stone, which again felt connected to this puzzle. Okay, well, we'll keep this in mind. King is in, I guess, 8D, as opposed to 1D. Wait. I don't actually play chess, because I feel like when you play chess, though, the king is here and the queen is there, or vice versa. Any more clues about chess? Oh, a safe. And oh, study has the king, and the king. Oh, what? So we want to put the study there? The study right now is all the way in the corner. Okay, I'm curious if the king will always be there. Entrance hall. It's one over from the corner. That doesn't quite line up with where it is right now. Ugh. Well, gotta look at everything before going too hard into speculation. Okay, I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. So Thursday is when the pictures happened, whatever Thursday was. Yeah. Craft, raft, draft, raft. Vile, viral. Oh, vile, viral might be one that I was struggling with, actually. Because I remember there being a vial. I don't remember if I figured it out or not. Okay. Cold, old, sturdy, study. Oop, acre. That's interesting. Beard bard. We've not seen beard bard, I think. We've seen face ace, yeah. Lace. Acre. Acre's a good word. It's a little vague, so that's good to write down. Sinka. Ink. Yeah. And then empty again. Good lord. Okay, is there anything else to click on? Okay, well, pray and pry. I already wrote that down. Cool. What do you mean? Wait, what the oh, jeez. The angle made me think that a new piece had appeared, but it was just a funky angle. We're fine. And then we have a safe. And this is the study, not the... I mean, we might as well put in the code that was not the office safe code. Just 9083. Yeah, no, nothing. Still no clue what that will be. But there's a safe in the office. There are 44 letters in the message. But I don't think it will be a scramble because the letters are really repetitive for it to be like a big anagram. I guess there are a lot of really common letters though, like a lot of vowels, A, B, C, D. And it is almost 7, which means we're going to find out if it is, in fact, November 12th. Don't want to get there prematurely. It would be pretty disappointing. And have we blocked ourselves in every other way? Oh, I don't remember if we went that other way out of the archives, actually. So we'll go and we'll check out the safe, see if it's open. And then we'll check out that place off the archives. Woo, okay. 7, let's go. Ooh, come on. I wonder if it gets too late, that's another way to run out the day. Like you can either call it a day whenever you feel like it, or you can run out of steps, or you can just literally run out of time in the day. Like it gets dark and it's time to go to sleep. Come on, come on. No. Okay, one more try. Let's try time lock safe. We'll set it to November 15th. And we'll set it to 9 p.m. Confirm. So now we're testing if it's November 15th. And if we ever get back to the mailroom, we'll have to check when our dad sent that letter. And I'm trying to think what other ways to confirm the date might be. Pantry, den. How do we get there? Hallway, drawing room, bedroom. Hallway. Drawing room. Bedroom. Oh, yeah. Spare room, parlor. Nope, nothing. Spare room, parlor, conference room. Yes, bedroom, observatory. We're winding our way. Bedroom, security. Fuck, went the wrong way. Okay. No, it's dark. Ah. What just happened? I thought it got too late and it called it a day. But now we've spawned with 1 step left? Is it because we just happen to be in the bedroom? That's weird. But if I step into the conference room, it's gonna end. It spawned us back in a bedroom. What the heck was that? But, interesting. Okay. Well, then we call it a day. Wow. So we did run out the clock. Red Villa. Oh, well, it's so ominous. 6 red rooms. Yeah, well, just one of those days. 92 steps, 3 items, 30 rooms. Rank 8 reached. Yeah, we got right up against that antechamber, but just had no way to get in. Okay. Well, now we need to keep it in our minds to pay attention to what day it is. Gotta find a way to verify that so we can use the shelter properly. That's cool. Okay, thank you for joining me. There's still clearly so much to discover in this game, and I'm having a blast. If you enjoyed this video, give a like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it so much, and I'm really glad I get to keep playing this game. I'll see you in the next one.